Hey guys, welcome back to 4-Wheel Driver's Life. Today I'm going to give you a 2-year update on my Toyota Tundra. It's more of a ownership update instead of a review. Just wanted to let you guys know what I think about the Tundra. Have I had any problems with the Tundra? What I like, what I not like. I'm not going to give you a lot of the number or specs of the Tundra. You can pretty much find that anywhere online. So let's start with the pros. With the 2 years ownership of this Tundra, I have not had any mechanical problem or failures. That's from Toyota. I did a lot of upgrades, modifications for my off-road needs. As you can see here, I added a Bilstein 6112 5160 shocks in the back. It's about 2-inch lift up front and about 1 inch in the back. And then I put some Icon rebound plus 25mm wheels, offset wheels, 17-inch, wrapped with 315/70 R17 tires. Again, this is my daily, if you haven't noticed. I commute 50 miles round trip each day to and from work. So I didn't want to go too crazy in terms of off-road prowess. I wanted to retain that stock-ish look and functionality, comfort specifically. It's very important to me. The only really crazy modification, or I'd say significant modification that I think I've done, is the rear differential locker, which I have I have a separate video in my channel if you would like to watch. But yes, that is aftermarket inside. Well, I added the Eaton locker. And the second biggest mod is the Ironman 4x4 front bumper. I love it. Originally, I wanted to do a more overland style than a Baja pre-runner style. However, I'm in love with this. I didn't want the extra weight because when you're modifying your truck, it's so easy to go overweight, like without even knowing it. So I'm very cautious when it comes to modification or adding parts. This bumper is only about 123 pounds without the winch. With the winch, it's probably adding another 60, 70 pounds, so not even 200 pounds total, which is considered light in this category. And I was really happy with the quality, shipping speed, packaging of Ironman bumper, and yeah, I'm not even regretting at all. I love it. So comes to the truck. Sorry, I kind of went a little off the topic here, but pros and cons, right? So my pros is it's reliable, no problem for the 2 years of ownership. Another pro is simplicity, which add into the reliability. It's so simple. It's just, there's no fancy stuff going on, like say no turbo, no electronic assists newer trucks would have right nowadays. I needed a truck that when I turn the key, it's gonna turn on and go. I wanted to work for me instead of me working for the truck. So I feel like Tundra is the best choice right now on the market. I mean, this gen Tundra, which is the one with the 5.7 V8. I'm not so sure about the V6 twin turbo yet, bi-turbo yet. We'll see. The time will tell, right? The only con I have for this is the bed flex. As you know, I do have a camper on top. Topper, I mean. Whenever, even just driving on an uneven road, this section of the bed just wobbles left and right, visibly. It kind of bothers me. Being an engineer, I don't feel like adding a lot of stuff on top of a wobbly bed would be sustainable in the long run, but so far I have not experienced anything. One thing I can point out is that my leader topper did shift backwards a little bit. Maybe I will have to add another clamp or just drill it through. We'll see. That kind of bothers me. It also leaks a little bit from here if the wind blows just right when it's raining. But other than that, I'm very happy with it. So the bed bounce, right? The bed wobble. I know it's a by design. It comes with the C-channel frame. It won't snap in half by design, so it wobbles instead of snapping, right? I get it, but it will be nice because I'm not overloading it for any means. So I do kind of appreciate the new box frame design for the new Tundra, the 2022 one. But that's the only pet peeve I have about this Tundra. Everything else is just perfect for me. And I want to show you the roof of the topper here. I did a little modification. I'm going to show you in a second. Let me open up my door. All right. As you can see here, I have a 175 watt solar panel on top. It's made by Renogy. You can get it from anywhere you want. And then I added this bracket footing in 4 corners and then put the 80/20 aluminum extrusion on top. And then use this little mount here, flush mount, for the solar panel. So it's sitting flush with the bar. And it's really slick, and it provides 175 watts of solar power to the fridge and to the battery and the fridge I'm running in my bed. And then I went a little crazy with the light. As you can see, this is Oxbeam 5D Pro. I'm really happy with this. I have a separate video of the performance of this. Welcome to check it out on my channel, 4-Wheel Drive's Life. Yeah, and so this crossbar is very functional. As you can see, I mounted the solar, mounted the light, and then I also mounted 2 chase lights in the back, which I love. Provides a lot of visibility at in inclement weather, extreme weather per se. Oh, and another big pro is the rear seat space. Not sure if you see this. That's a huge car seat. And look how much room I have in front of it. I even put a plano case on like in the footwell where my son can just step up and get onto the car seat himself, which is awesome. Just a little fake TRD Pro badge. I don't like to pretend to be a pro, but I do like the black and red theme, which goes well with my truck. What else do I like about, or do I not like about it? I don't know. Other than the wobbly bed, everything else worked exactly as I expected. I guess here's a Toyota for you. Many people say, oh, you have my Ford Raptor is just as reliable as your Tundra, which I disagree, because statistics, it's all in the quality control. I don't know if you know, but Toyota basically invented Lean Sigma, which is a quality manufacturing method, and they nailed it in terms of improving or continually improving their quality process and the quality of their product naturally after that. So yeah, so 5.7 V8, there's no problem with that. I drove it for 2 years and now I'm at 24,000 miles. I had off-roaded it a lot, as you can see in my channel. It held up great. Oh, maybe one more con. This is really being, picky about Tundras. The rear diff is 10.5 inch, right? The size is huge, so it's a really low-hanging part when it goes to off-road. That's why I put a skid plate on that rear diff to prevent a lot of scratches, because a couple off-roading trips I found out that that's the only part that I'm scraping a lot constantly, so that helps. And that's from RCI. Then I got my gas tank skid plate, slider, transmission, transfer case, engine skid plate. Yeah, all in all, I love it. I'm able to keep the manual or the stock looking and form and most of the function and comfort of Tundras while adding off-roading capabilities that suits my need. And for the miles per gallon, for the gas mileage, 5.7 V8, I'm getting about, with my 35-inch tires, I'm getting about 13, 14 mixed, probably 10 to 11 in the city. And on the highway, if I'm really being gentle, I'm getting around 16 miles per gallon. And that's 70 miles an hour, really hypermiling it, but fully loaded. So, yeah. So that's it about my 2-year review, 2-year update. Sorry, not review, update. I'm gonna keep this truck for as long as I can. Maybe 20 plus years and 500 plus miles, 500,000 plus miles. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna come back every year or two and give you my opinion, my experience with it. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great one.